people that waited in line just to share this experience of Venom, Candyman, Night of the Living Dead, The Rock, Final Destination. But I want you to know you are now entering the
Cinema
Chop Shop with a top and a pop. Boom, boom, bop.
The Cinema Chop Shop.
What's going on, everybody? It's David from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the damn subscribe button. Today, I am welcome with guest. To the left of me, it's early as hell in the morning. He's sleepy as shit. You could tell he looks drunk as hell, face all red, looking like you got slapped. But that's Del Boy from the Third Reel and also Movie Match. Over here sounding like Miss Trunchbull and shit.
How you doing? Thanks for watching. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning over here in the UK, and it's actually gone past that. It's 1:15 now, so I'm really tired. But because I love Davey from the 80s and his channel, and love Q down there, check out his channel too. That's why I stayed up just for these guys because they're so great. And shit, my face doesn't look like I've been slapped. And subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the Third Wheel. If you want to check out their channels, it will be in the description below. And below me, I have the man, the myth, the legend, Q Reviews with short dreads on his head.
Yeah. What up, though? Shit, in here chilling. Honor to be here once again. You know what I'm saying? Talk what we do best and do what we do best. But glad to be here, man.
You already know the topic of today is horror, like it always is. But anyway, so today what we're going to do is we have compiled individual lists of a new modern Mount Rushmore of horror, right? And what that means is anything from the 2000s to present day, 2010 till present day is all fair game. But there's a stipulation. The movie has to have at least one sequel, or it has to have a sequel announced in order for it to be available.
That's backtrack. No. I know what you're doing there, right?
What?
You can stop that shit right now. I know what you're doing.
It has to have a sequel,
right? Megan is going to be in like Mount Rushmore now. I know this.
There's
right?
a bunch of
right?
Look.
Look,
Check it out. Hold on. Don't worry. You will love my list. My list is full of a lot of announced horror movies, but it's all good. We'll get there when we get there. But anyway, so it has to be from 2010 to present. Also, either has to have a sequel already made or a sequel in the works. There's plenty of horror movies that already got announced for sequels. Shit, I mean, Black Phone, so on and so forth. The list goes on, right? And today we're just gonna kind of go ahead and give our own personal Mount Rushmore. Then at the end, collectively, we all have to agree on a real Mount Rushmore that from all four of us. So let's see if we can figure this out.
Slashers, right? We just
it could be slashers, horrors, whatever. Just not.
Oh, okay. I mean, mine are slashers. Okay.
Most of mine are slashers anyway, so it's whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like whatever you think is an icon now today.
Yeah, whoever you feel like is an icon. And the reason we said the sequel is because you can't be iconic if you ain't guys at least one sequel. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Let's face it, boys. Everybody gotta have a sequel.
Movie. Where's that from? Anybody in the comment section down below. Anyway, so who would like to go first? Who want to go first?
I don't have dogs.
Yeah, is that your dog? Your dog a lot of shit. Came in loud. His pick is Cujo.
Cujo. Never had a sequel though. That'll count, right?
Right. Never had a sequel. Damn Saint Bernard.
It's more like The Howling. Say that.
The Howling.
Yeah, the Howling. Yeah, I had like fucking 8 sequels to that shit?
No shit. That shit had sequels. Yeah. Ginger Snaps had hella sequels. I'm surprised Dogs. What is it? Dog Soldiers or something? That shit didn't get a sequel. That didn't get a sequel.
I didn't get one. No.
But anyway, so who wants to go first? We're about to get sidetracked. Delbo, you want to go first? You want me to go first? What do you want to do?
I'll go.
All right, go ahead.
I don't mind.
Hit it up. Hit it up.
All right, so. All right, this is. Come here. Look, this shit. This is high.
Look at her.
I know. Yeah, like that's just 24/7 like that. All right, so my 4, and I have to point out that I don't love all of these. Yeah, it's just what I think is the Mount Rushmore, regardless of what I think. It's not. If I had to choose my favorites, it wouldn't be these guys. Some of them, but so I'm gonna throw it out there. So number 1, I'm gonna throw in Jigsaw.
Okay.
I know he started in the early 2000s, but he's kind of bigger, more money-making movies were the more recent ones, to be honest with you, right? I throw him in there. Now, we all know what's the Jigsaw and what's the little fella's name again? Puppet.
Billy the Puppet.
Billy, yeah. So it kind of combined, really, aren't they? The same thing. But I'll go with number 2, I'm going to go Pennywise, the clown.
Wait, hold on. We're gonna do. You already just going crazy. We're gonna do one.
Just throw him. All right. Yeah,
we're gonna go. Damn, dude, chill. You gotta let it marinate. Let it marinate, man. That's how I know you don't barbecue. You gotta let it marinate. All right, Q. What's going on? What's your 4th one on your? So he picked Jigsaw. Jigsaw is your number 4. What's his real name?
Oh my
damn
God.
it.
What's his real name?
Slipped my name.
Tobin Bell.
No, not Tobin. What's the character's name?
That's the actor.
I know his real name. Not his acting. He's I'm tired. It's 1 o'clock. It's
It's all right. It's John Kramer. Haha.
That's it.
John Kramer. Got it. See, I knew one of us would get it. Look, Q.
One second, my sound went out. It'll come back here in a second.
I love this. It never fails. Everyone, his ear go out. There you go.
All right, yeah. I'm back now. My bad. Yeah. Okay.
It's all good. So John Kramer, number 4.
John Kramer, that's his name.
Who you got for number 4?
I got for number 4. It was still a toss-up. I didn't know what I was gonna put here. Can I do an honorable mention right quick?
Yeah, go for it.
It ain't a movie though, but like I think he need to be on this list because he's so iconic. Is Dexter Morgan? You know what I'm saying? He's a killer.
Oh, Dexter. Oh yeah. Okay, from the TV show, from the series.
Yeah, from the series. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been around, since the 2010s, and now he's definitely an iconic killer. Didn't love that last season or whatever. I liked it until the end of it. I'm not gonna spoil it here, but shout out to Dexter Morgan. I wanted to put Haunt on my list. Remember Haunt from a couple years ago?
Oh, Eli Roth's Haunt with the clown.
They were in a haunted house and they were fucking killing people and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I don't know if a sequel was announced for that though, so I'm not gonna.
They talked about it, but I don't know if it got greenlit.
I haven't even heard of that film.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty brutal. It's a hammer scene that's pretty fucking.
Might react. It's awesome.
Yeah. It's on Shudder, I think. So you got that. You can check it out. You can correct me, Davey, on this one though. But Sam from Trick or Treat, I'm gonna throw on my number 4.
Fair game.
Yeah, because it's a sequel. I heard of a sequel being announced, but I don't know how accurate that is.
It's announced. The actual team announced it.
Okay.
So there's one actually on the way. So Sam from Trick or Treat, that's a good one. That's actually
happening for real.
Yeah, I got the figure in there too. I just like looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I never knew there was a sequel. I thought that was it.
No, they've been talking about a sequel for a while, and then they announced it sometime last year.
Okay.
With the ugly ass mock-up logo that I was like, I could have probably did better on Canva, but
Yeah, I'm going with Sam. Sam was the homie, bro. Sam was the homie. So yeah, I'm going with him. Cool design. Right. You know what I'm saying? Cool design. He was short. You quite didn't know what he looked like a kid.
Creepy.
Yeah, it was creepy and shit. I like him a lot. He's definitely an iconic character in horror in my eyes. Okay, will deserve that 4th spot probably.
So my list is gonna be hella modern because I took that modern shit real serious. So, Del boy, you were absolutely correct with number 4. You got Megan dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I fucking told you. I knew it.
No, but see,
he was itching. He changed the rules, and I knew what he was going to do.
No, I didn't. No, but that was always the rules from the beginning. The rule was always about having a sequel, but then you're going to see that most of my movies have announced sequels, and they haven't had a legit sequel yet. But anyway, the reason why I'm throwing her in there is because we all got to admit Megan caught on like a storm. I remember seeing the screener invite for that movie like 3 times, and then actually 2 times. By the second screener, that shit disappeared off the face of the earth. That shit never came back. And then all of a sudden, I went to a convention, and the girl from Megan, the one that plays Megan's like the body or whatever, she's there, and the movie's not even out yet, but she's there, and it's announced, oh, this is the girl from the upcoming movie Megan. And I'm like, why would they put her here? And the movie ain't even out yet. Like, that's kind of weird, but okay, sure, whatever. Lord and behold, this movie caught on, and that shit did amazing at the box office. And then they re-released it, and it did good again because they had the rated R cut. So it did really good for whatever streaming service was streaming it at the time. It really got them some good subscription numbers. So I think that Megan deserves a spot on this list only because of how quickly she caught on. Like, there's costumes now of Megan. There's figures of Megan. Like, I mean, Trick or Treat Studios. Wait, not Trick or Treat. Mondo's working on something. NECA's working on something, and then also there's another company that's working on a model of Megan, and that's crazy. To freaking NECA has a life-size model, like replica of the Megan doll.
Oh wow!
And yeah, so it's like, you know, to me, they don't just do that with any property. They're only going to do that with something that they feel like is going to make money. And I feel like that's exactly what Megan did. Megan came in.
They're already matching him up with her up with Chucky. You know, they're already matching that. That's already talked about. You know, that's how far in the future they're thinking about this franchise.
But it's because they've never had another doll movie do what Megan did. Every doll movie that came out was like, oh, that shit is a ripoff of Chucky. Puppet Master, Doll Man, Demonic Toys, what's the Dolly Dearest, you know, like Pinocchio's Revenge. All of these movies came in and went. Like, motherfuckers did not know what the hell they were. Like, okay, they came in and went. Megan was the first one that came in, and then it caught on and did really well. And it did so damn well that freaking Megan Fox is making a movie about being an AI person, and it's like she's a grown-up version of Megan. It's weird. But anyway, so Megan's my number 4.
Yeah, she here to stay. She here to stay for sure. Yeah, I think Megan here to stay.
You'll be dancing and shit.
Yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of Megan in the future. So I agree with that pick.
What you got, Del Boy? Since you already said Pennywise, even though Pennywise came out in the 90s.
All right, no, we're talking about it. It came out in 2017.
So what? But originally it came out in 94? The made-for-TV version?
Yeah, but, you know, so did... Look, it's fucking it, right? It came out, it's set in 2017.
This is why it was easy, because you didn't follow the rules.
I followed the rules. You just break the rules and make them up as you go. Right?
Nah. See, if this was Spring, you'd be dead.
And I'm not even talking about Tim Curry's one. I'm talking about
Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, don't tell him the name. I want him to struggle.
Yeah, I'll just Google that shit right now. But anyways, to say is, look, I think those 2 movies, whether you like them or not, or both of them or whatever, right? Those 2 movies made a shit ton of money. I mean, I actually think they're one of the highest R-rated movies ever made, or something like that, along those lines anyway. But regardless of that, there was this craze about clowns that came out all over again with
I remember
him
that
coming out, right? It's just, and everyone was, oh shit, and it was the buzz about this movie, and even the second one were just huge. And I know there was only 2, and they're still talking about Welcome to Derry, which I personally don't think we'll ever see, because they've been talking about that for like a long
they announced that they announced that what's his name, Bill Skarsgård might actually make a cameo on the show.
I know, but it's been talked about for so long. It's just like there's not a start date, a production date. There's 0, and it's been talked about forever. But anyway, regardless, those 2 alone, it just seems like his face, that clown version of him, which I don't think the Tim Curry version of it hurt. I think that helped towards everyone knew what it was now, yeah. But I do think he did a good job, and he looks. His face is everywhere for those few years while he was out, and even today I'm still hearing about it, and you still see pictures, and it's still going. So I think he kind of seals a place in the 4.
What's wild is the little boy that played what's the little boy's name that got his arm eaten off at the beginning?
Georgie.
Yeah.
Georgie, yeah. the boy that plays Georgie, I did not know he was the same kid from that movie Prodigy. I was like, what the hell? So we saw he was at a convention, and it was like all the movies that he was in. I was like, oh shit, he was the little kid in Prodigy. I didn't even realize that. It was an all right movie. But what you got for number 3?
For my number 3, I should have switched Sam with this one, but I'm just gonna keep it with it. I don't remember his name verbatim. It's from Sinister, Bagul.
Mr. Boogie, or they call him Mr. Boogie, or you could call him the Bagul.
The Bagul, yeah, the Bagul was scary as shit. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Sinister's like, I watch any horror movie any time of day and night. Like my wife was like, why do you watch this shit at night? It's gonna go into your spirit. I'm like, that shit, it don't bother me. This shit is like relaxing to me. But Sinister, like Hereditary, that one kind of bothered me a little bit. And that fucking
that first one at least did.
Yeah, that first one. Yeah, so I went the rules because like, yeah, this one had a sequel, so like I can throw him on there because I think Sinister is like, you know, one of the coolest horror movies, you know what I'm saying, within the last decade for sure. So, and he was scary, and that movie's scary, and I would like to see him around again. I don't remember the sequel a whole lot. I remember it being very forgettable, but that Demon Bagul is scarier to me than Valak and The Conjuring and things like that. Even Annabelle, you know, to be honest with you, but they honestly can go up there. But yeah, I'm picking Bagul from Sinister for my 3rd choice.
That's a good one. He reminds me of anybody's over. Go ahead.
I will say that one thing I always remember about Sinister the most was those kills were very macabre. Even though you don't always see the gore of it, like you see the family when the reel was rolling, and you see the families and that sound in the background, that music. And
that music, I was just going to say that motherfucker. That's what it sounded like it was saying the whole time, I swear.
You see the families getting pulled up and slowly, and the legs going and shit like that. Yeah,
that was scary.
I've seen some fucked up shit. That was quite disturbing. Yeah, and you see the families being pulled into the water, you know, into the swimming pool or whatever it was.
The one where ran over with the lawnmower.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know, that one
setting the family on fire in a car. That shit is crazy.
I always stuck with me. I always found
that's fucking disturbing.
Very sinister. But that was disturbing the way it was done. So I'm gonna say, I kind of thought, he's quite scary. Yeah.
If anybody out there is a fan of Slipknot, the fucking Mr. Bagul looks like Mick from Slipknot.
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Oh, you listen to Slipknot? Check you out.
Oh yeah, I know about Slipknot. Ice Nine kills Slipknot. You know what I'm saying? All my shit.
All right. Yeah, he looks like. Don't he look like Mick? Like he looks just like him, I swear.
Just like the same hair and everything, the mouth.
And his little mask. Yeah, it's just like but Sinister. That fucking song, that motherfucker. That shit gets me every time, dude. But that shit is creepy as hell. But my number 3 is another modern one that doesn't have a sequel yet. But a sequel has been announced. We talking John Carver from Thanksgiving, Eli Roth. The reason I'm putting him up there is only because even though this damn movie didn't do that good at the box office, it did enough to make a little bit of money. But the fact that it still got greenlit for a sequel says something. The character is a super tropey, straight out of the like 80s atypical slasher, and that's what I like about it. He sticks to the format. And not only does he stick to the format, but at least he's not an idiot. Like, bro pulled off a whole heist in the middle of a parade and got everybody that he wanted and kidnapped them and was able to retreat and then take them to a whole nother location. He was hella smart versus like a lot of these other typical slashers that we be dealing with. Like, a lot of these other slashers are smart because of plot purposes, but this dude genuinely seemed like a smart person. So I like the mask. I like the kills. He had an assortment of weapons. He had an axe. He had a tranquilizer gun. He had that old ass musket. I mean, the list goes on. Exactly right. Stay right there.
Yeah, get your ass
right. In the name of the king.
Yeah. I will say this to add on to your point about John Carver. I love how he used technology. He's like from the 80s though, but the way they use technology in the movies with the cell phone and everything, I thought that was done very fucking well. Even better than Scream on some aspects.
Right? That's what I was alluding to when I said that he's an actual smart character and is not just smart because of plot purposes. Scream feels like the characters are only smart because of plot purposes. But I don't know. They've been kind of sticking to the same storyline, and it's getting kind of repetitive, but that's a conversation for a whole nother day. But yeah, John Carver's my number 3. What do you got for us, Senor Del Boy?
It's funny you should just say Scream because I was going to say Ghostface next.
This motherfucker you did not listen to the rules, but okay.
What were the rules? You said it has to be.
I told you, like, the idea was to stay away from shit that started in the 2000s. But all right.
I know, but you said anything from after 2010, right?
That shit started in 95.
I know, but
I mean, hell, I could have picked
The
the Fisherman if that was the case.
Yeah, no, that's the rules that I got. I go after 2010, anything horror, it has to have a sequel, and it has had many sequels since 2010. Yeah,
go ahead, man. Go ahead and get your little anthology.
Me, I feel hesitant. I feel hesitant to put him in because one, he's not my favorite, and two, he's from the 90s originally. Yeah, but you can't deny his biggest films have been recently, and they're making another one. Do you know what I mean? He keeps going. So yeah, to me, he's in the 4, even if I like it or not. He's there.
Yeah, I will give him that. That man has survived the test of time. I really thought he was over with that Scream 4, and then he pops back up and then becomes just as memorable and likable as ever before. Even though me personally, I thought the films weren't all that great, but I mean, modern audiences catched on to him. They really enjoyed them. They really loved them. And speaking of Scream, I just got to meet I just met Roger Jackson, who was really cool as hell to meet. The voice actor for Ghostface, he was really nice to sell. He's in
Mortal Kombat. He's doing the voice for Mortal Kombat.
I cannot wait. All right, look, I've been lagging it with playing with my DLC for Mortal Kombat, but once Ghostface drop, I'm definitely slashing and dashing.
Yeah. What are you on, PlayStation or
A1000, mate?
I'm on Xbox Series X.
Okay, yeah, I think we can play together. So might
so what? I'm not allowed to play then. What was that?
What you got?
Because I got a PS5. Is that why?
I got PS5 too, but I think
we can cross play. You got PS5 too. All of us will play. We'll talk shit each other.
I'll beat the shit out of y'all. I'm the man though. I'm no fucking.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I am not like I am.
T1000 hits, then that's it.
Oh, the T1000 gonna be dope too. You see that model? It looks exactly like him. Like, bro, that looks fucking good. Yeah.
T1000, that's good
too.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, these games got too sophisticated for me. Like, I be watching people juggle motherfuckers, and I'm like,
I can't do.
They juggle people and do not let them hit the floor, and I'm like, I can't do this shit. Like that. That's why I don't play online.
I'm not that good. I'm not that good, but I can juggle a little bit, but like I'm not that good and shit. Like I mean, like
I used to play the homie in Street Fighter. He wouldn't even let me touch the floor. I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm like, what am I even playing this shit for? It ain't fun. Like I'm just like we really just on this shit just to talk because you beat my ass, like, and not even letting me touch the floor. But so Q, you're up. Who you got?
Okay.
Number deuce. Because he said Deuce. Ghostface.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
Get your little drinky drink.
My mom's spaghetti cup.
Mom's spaghetti. Okay, look. I gotta talk to you about that Eminem album after we get off of this shit.
Oh, okay.
I reacted to that shit on my second channel, and I reacted to Guilty Conscience too. Fucking people hated my reaction because I said I didn't like it.
Oh, okay. You didn't like that one?
Hell no, that shit was stupid. Hell no, I didn't like that shit. Fake ass Cassidy. Dog, look. First of all, Cassidy did that first. The Problem versus the Hustler. He did that shit first. And he did it way better. And Eminem's flow is just choppy as shit. I didn't like it. And it just it didn't work for me. But it's funny because I listened to the rest of the album and I like the rest of the album. I just don't like that song.
I
don't like that song. But them motherfuckers hated me for saying I didn't like that shit.
That shit was fire to me, but that's just me. I thought it was dope. It ain't my favorite. It ain't my favorite track on the song now that I listen to it over and over again. But yeah, I still like that
intro was clean. Renaissance, that was clean. But nah, like that hell nah. Guilty Conscience 2 is doo-doo water. He shouldn't have did that shit.
Damn.
But that shit, he should have did that.
I need to go to bed.
Water. Come on, I think doo-doo water is that Christopher Reed one. I know that shit is the garbage one.
Man, he referenced that motherfucker like 20 times on that album. I was like, yo, okay, I get it. Midgets, I get it. Midgets and Christopher Reed. That's your shit. I get it. Just all right, I'm done. Yeah. You can find somebody else to insult. But anyway, your number 2.
My number 2 was your number 4, and I'm going with Megan because the cultural impact that what I'm saying Megan had. I like for a movie that had like what was the fucking budget was on that one, like $5 million or something like that. Yeah,
it was definitely under 10.
It was under $10 million, and it ended up You know what I'm saying? Before it, and it went to streaming quick too, even though it was making money. So they were making more money on streaming. I think it left the box office with over $150 million. You know what I'm saying? So it was just printing money at that. It's probably higher than that. But like, yeah, it was just printing money. And I think Megan's staying power is going to be
was
around
12 million.
for a while. I think hopefully the next one will be rated R. But I see her making at least 2 to 3 more movies for sure. And her staying power is just here. And Megan's the shit. I can't. I'm not going to reiterate what you were saying. So like, yeah, that's why I think
Megan was 12 million budget.
You see her for a while here.
Okay, so it was a $12 million budget, and how much did it make?
Shit, like fucking, I don't know. It almost made 200 million. I know, if not that, right?
I know it hit over 100 easy. It's like
I know it hit 150. I know it hit 150.
181.
Damn. See, but this is the shit that I be talking about. Y'all don't think horror gonna be more better than superhero movies to overtake them? They ain't got to do much. How many more times that budget is that? That's over 10.
Look.
Yeah.
That's over 10 times the budget. But anyway, I digress.
That's a Deadpool or Wolverine, because Wolverine, that shit did like 500 million. But how much does that cost to make that?
Yeah, they're not saying how much it costs. That's the thing that's scaring me.
It's about
like, we made $1 billion, but our budget was 500 million. Like, well, okay. Anyway, so my turn, right? So I'm gonna go with a controversial one. Very, very controversial. Fight me on it. I pick Johnny from In a Violent Nature because they just announced that they're gonna have a sequel.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah. Listen to them twigs snap. Listen to them breathe. Listen to people arguing this shit in the background.
Yeah, like what, Johnny? That Kermit the Frog shit. They gonna be all that.
No, but seriously though, the reason why I picked Johnny is because I feel like he has such a cool, iconic look. And on top of that, the movie cost less than $500,000 and it made $4 million. And this is a movie that was going to stream on Shudder regardless. It could have made nothing at all. Like if you have Shudder, it's not like you had to pay anything to watch the movie. And then people that pirate it, that once it hits Shudder, then it's going to hit the pirating website. So you definitely not going to have to pay for anything. But people went to go see this movie. And I mean, that means that it made about 8 times its budget. So they announced the sequel to the movie already. They said they're already working on the sequel. They already greenlit it. They're going to work with IFC and they're going to work with Shudder to make it happen. So I think that Johnny has legs, man. I think that he could be this generation's Jason if he continues.
Cool. Yeah. What do you think? The people complained about the pacing in that third act, that long ass exposition.
Did you fucking know that girl at the end of the movie was fucking somebody from Friday the 13th Part 2?
No.
That's apparently that lady in the car that picked her up is some motherfucker named Vicky from Friday the 13th Part 2.
Oh shit! I can never.
I don't even know what the fuck Vicky is.
That's not the girl that went down the stairs, is it?
That was the dude that went down the stairs on that wheelchair. That shit was hilarious.
Oh,
that shit made me
cry. Get some pussy too, bro. I feel so bad for that guy. He was just about to get some pussy and shit.
He got hit with a spear.
Jason was like, "No, nigga," and pushed him down the stairs. Like that's
just cool, man.
Like, god damn.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I like movies that basically anybody could get it, dog. Paraplegic, quadriplegics, black, white, albino. Anybody can get it.
Yeah.
I love movies like that.
Fuck. I would give a fuck. So
that's my pick for number 2. Who's your number 1, Del Boy?
I hate saying this, I really do. And
I already know.
It wouldn't even be my first choice, actually, probably. Pennywise probably. Yeah.
Is the Nun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's a Nun. Oh.
It was a coin flip between the Nun or Annabelle. Look, I don't
made a
like
shitload of money, dog.
I don't like the Nun film. I thought it was all right in The Conjuring, what they used it in that, but that was fine. I didn't like. I know you didn't like them. I think they're both shit. But the problem is that it made loads of money, right? And we're talking about people you're putting on the Mount Rushmore of icons, right? And I'm telling you, people that I know who don't like or don't watch movies like the way we do know who she is, right? They don't know other people. They don't know Terrifier. They don't know Art the Clown. They know the Nun. It's just because her face was everywhere. Even if you hadn't seen the film, you see the face. It's everywhere on posters, pictures, that evil-looking face. Annabelle came close, but when it comes to the budget, I think the Nun does top Annabelle a little bit, even with iconicism. Do you know what I mean? So as much as I don't want to put the Nun on that, I just don't. I think it's kind of sealed its own fate, and it's up there for modern icons. That's the way it is, and there's going to be another two at least. You know,
the Nun almost made my damn list too, but I couldn't stand the sight of that nose. Like, I don't know, like I just couldn't do it. Like the Nun,
it's not even the nose; it's just how shit the films were.
They're bad movies, but the character looks so good.
Yeah, she was great.
The movie sucked. The movie sucked, and that lady designed. Man, I got a poster that I had a image that I had her sign. She signs big, bro. That shit pissed me off low key. She signs big, and then she put like all these little upside down crosses like all on the side of the thing. She almost took up all the damn image. I'm like, how the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck made you want to sign like that?
Well, anyway, she has a big nose, and you know when you're writing, you've got a big nose, you've got to move shit around, like you know.
And she was I give her credit though. She was low key sick, and she was trying her best to like stay away from us, like because she was sick. She was like, look, I'm sick. I don't want to get y'all sick or whatever. And I'm like, but you're touching my damn image, so
look, regardless of you
snotty ass hands.
It's got to do with icons, right? And it's nothing to do with what I like. It's what I think is there. Do you know what I mean? And even with Scream, I don't like Ghostface. I don't hate him. I just never thought he's just never been frightening to me. He's always falling over, and he's just fucking stupid half the time. Yeah, but people love him. They're always screaming out for more, and there is more coming, and that's the way I see it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, Q, what you got for your number one?
Yeah. So like my number one is undoubtedly Art the Clown.
All right, we in unison.
I mean, like from an independent film, you know what I'm saying, to make the type of money that it did, it's just, you know what I'm saying, unparalleled. You know what I'm saying, because they can't do Art the Clown shit in a Blumhouse movie. They just can't. You're not gonna fucking put somebody bitch face off and then like smash mashed potatoes in their face and shit, or you know what I'm saying, the razor blade with the fucking salt. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? We got ratings for that shit, but they were allowed to do that because they're independent. They come from the 80s, you know what I'm saying? They come from that love, that Hellraiser love, that Fangoria era when it was all about the gore and the fucking kills. And Art the Clown don't even, you know what I'm saying, don't even speak, and he's just a fucking icon. You know what I'm saying? That fucking weird clown is an icon, how he moves, everything's the blood. So it's an easy pick for me. It's Art the Clown. Art the Clown is here to stay. Terrifier 3 is coming out here pretty soon. So yeah, I don't see Art the Clown going nowhere for a while. So yeah, so that's my number one pick. Yeah, yeah.
That's my number one pick too, because when you really think about it, like they really came from nothing. You know, like they had a little. It was released. I remember you could watch it on Tubi, and like you could find it free all over. It was on Netflix for some time, and I remember just hearing about it word from mouth. Like, oh man, you seen that Terrifier movie? That shit crazy. It got like one crazy ass scene in it. And I watched it and I was like, damn, this shit is tight, like low key. I remember watching All Hallows Eve, and then I watched. Then when Terrifier 2 came out, I watched it, and to have the type of power for Damien Leone to sit down with a studio and say, this is the movie I'm going to make. And they were like, nah, if you want us to back it, you got to do this, and that. Nah, this is the movie I'm going to make with or without you. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, this shit gonna get made regardless. Like, I could fund it with my own money because
it's like the No Limit of horror movies.
Yeah, dude. Because again, Terrifier made like 14 times his budget, so it's like he's like, I can do this shit myself. Like, so you either in or you out. And it was like, we out. He was like, well, fuck it then. Back to the indie circuit we go. He went back to the distributors that he had for Terrifier 2, and then to get Terrifier 1 released in theaters, that people to go see that shit in theaters, you know. So, and the power this team has, bro. The power this team has. That damn Grinch movie, which sucked ass, by the way, got pushed and made a little bit of money because of freaking David Howard Thornton, his power from the movie Terrifier. The new movie that's coming out stream, that team is pushing it heavy. And the fan base that follows Terrifier is following everything that they work on. Everything that if Damien's working on something, they're gonna follow that. And if David Howard Thornton is working on, he's gonna follow that. And I'm hearing rumblings that Damien Leone is going to be making a film on Sam Raimi's production company.
Oh.
So he's teaming up with Sam Raimi to bring another one of his ideas to life, apparently. But
cool.
so I mean, they're moving. They're really moving. And then think of all of the freaking rights that they just gave. They gave rights to Hot Topic, merchandising rights to Tots, merchandising rights to freaking Spirit Halloween. All these animatronics and things getting made. They're making stupid money right now. Fucking dumb money. Yeah. Dumb money. So
that's awesome.
That's iconic. And then even look, man, the fact that I had a sticker of Art the Clown on my damn bottle, and some kid was like, "Oh, that's that clown. I've seen that movie." And I was like, "Wait, what?"
What?
I was like, "What you mean?"
Child.
And I was like, "What you mean?" Oh, me and my mom went to go see that movie, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, he's like, "Yeah, that clown's crazy. You saw the mashed potatoes," and I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn, like, how the hell you know?" But like, yeah, but they be knowing, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I think that solidifies Art the Clown in any modern day Mount Rushmore of horror, in my opinion.
I agree.
So we're gonna come up with a freaking list together right now. We gotta kind of all come to a consensus. But a couple other people that we didn't mention, I was thinking about like Pearl or Maxine. Also, the babyface dude from Happy Death Day. We got the grabber from the Black Phone. You got Pooh from Blood and Honey. The blind man from Don't Breathe. Esther from The Orphan. And also the collector.
Oh,
I think
Orphan.
the collector would be my honorable mention because I think that those movies are really, really original, and I like those.
Nice. Keep going. Somebody's at my door. I think it's the pizza. Hold on.
Oh, pizza. Give me a slice.
Should have ordered that when the intro was on.
Yeah. You're hilarious.
All right, look. Do you think that I will say Art the Clown, do you think his face is bigger than any of the four that I mentioned?
The Nun, yes. I think he's bigger than the Nun. I think that who else did you mention? You got Ghostface, you got the Nun, you got Pennywise,
and Jigsaw. Yeah.
I say he got all of them except for Ghostface.
You reckon he's bigger than all of those, including Jigsaw?
Jigsaw's a little all right. Jigsaw's a little And the only reason I'm saying is because, like, although the Saw franchise makes a lot of money, you got to understand that there's not one face to Jigsaw. There's one face that we resonate with Jigsaw, but Jigsaw been dead since part fucking 3, and this motherfucker's been basically running a puppet show from behind the scenes. This motherfucker is dead with soap in his esophagus, still running shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
last year 10 came out.
Yeah, exactly. And 10, but then that's a flashback. But what I'm saying is, that's the thing. 10 is the one movie where we got to actually see John Kramer do some shit. We never seen him do shit. We always see him stand up or take a hit of that oxygen and shit. You don't see John Kramer do shit really. You know, so I think that we've seen Art do more shit than we've seen John Kramer do shit. And on top of that, there's not just one Jigsaw. There's fucking the chick with the fucking bear trap. There's that cop. There's a motherfucker with his leg cut off. There's a bunch of people that actually took on the moniker of Jigsaw because Tobin Bell's character was either dead or he was incapacitated and couldn't do it on his own. So I think that Tobin Bell, although he is the face of Jigsaw, I don't think that his face alone is going to get him them points. I think that Art the Clown is more iconic than him because he's done more shit.
I think you're on smoking something, and I also you're wrong about the Eminem song. But I was going to say was yeah. So we already know you were in the wrong. Hey guys, all the subscribers that were on that, just jump on over here. You see what I'm saying, right? So you also think that Art the Clown is bigger than who was the other one? Pennywise.
Yeah. See, look, Pennywise. All right, this is the reason why.
I don't know.
This is the reason why. I love Pennywise in a realm of like in a realm of favoritism. I would say Pennywise would go on there, But then you got to ask yourself, how fucking relevant has Pennywise been after the other movies were released?
Zero. But
exactly. Terrifier built his
but
own shit from a one
he
fucking
still
independent movie that was on
gets
Tubi. It
talked
was on
about
Tubi.
a lot. He still
But
gets
you
talked
got
about
to put
a
some
lot.
respect. You got to put some respect on Pennywise name though, because he was at the time when that new one came out. It was
That's
the
what I'm
highest
saying.
grossing rated R film of all
It still
time at
is.
that point.
But
Yeah,
it's
of
not
course.
even about that to me.
I
It's
think
just
Deadpool
that
took it over.
it's just that face, that picture of him and that smile, and those balloons going up. It was everywhere. There's gifts, there's everything about it. It's just
My kids won't
memes,
fuck
just
with putting
everything.
it. My
That
kids won't
shit
watch
is
that.
I'm still seeing it everywhere. And people still talking about it. Even on, I've got a couple of horror, that's all I'm ever seeing is Pennywise, right? Again, as I said, I have friends who they know who that is. They know who the nun is. They don't know who Art. I don't think Art the Clown is there yet. I
But
really
see,
don't.
you
I
can't
think
even
it's
say
close.
that shit because hold on, what did you not tell me that Terrifier 2 had a small release in the UK?
Yeah.
So you can if you make that assessment, it might be because not enough people were exposed to Art the Clown in the UK, as in
I
the
get what you're
States.
saying. I get what you're saying.
Terrifier
But
2 had
most
a
of the
wide
people I
release
deal with,
initially.
but most I'm talking about friends. All right, maybe you got a point. Fine, that's great. But I'm saying is with the groups that I have and all that. Yeah, it's just you don't see Art the Clown as much as you see the others being posted constantly. Yeah,
But
and I just don't think. I think with the next movie, boom, and I think he's got. Don't get me wrong. If I had to choose him over half the people that are on it, easy.
but check
I'm
this
just
out
talking
though.
about iconic.
The fact that these two are even in the same conversation, and one had a big studio backing it with Warner Brothers, and one had an Indiegogo account with random ass people that like the first movie backing it.
But
That alone
that
screams
changes
like
nothing, though.
iconic.
But that changes nothing. He had no
It
money,
does
and
change
it did
nothing.
well.
You had so much. That movie could have
It
went in
doesn't
the
matter.
dirt. It does matter.
If he had
that
a
movie
big
could have went in the
budget.
dirt.
All right. If Art the Clown had a big, massive budget to begin with, yeah, it may be bigger today, but it didn't, and the others
I
did,
don't think
and
so.
they are. So regardless of the budget, it's still who's about
It's
more.
not.
And
It's not about. Okay, I think you're misconstruing. It's not about the budget. I'm saying that it's not about that. I'm saying that Art the Clown was able to do almost basically what Pennywise is doing with smaller backing.
Yeah, I agree.
Like basically, word of mouth was the only reason we're even talking about Terrifier right now.
I agree. I'm telling you, if I had to choose, I would have put him there over favorites. But I just don't think he's there, even with his budget and no matter how well he's doing. I think the next one may change things. I just don't think he's in the mount much.
I disagree. I think he's definitely.
No, I know. I'm just saying I'm right, you're wrong, and that's all there is to it. But I'm just saying I'm joking around, right?
Look, you can say.
just
I mean,
joking
you
around.
can say that,
I'm
but
just
you
saying,
have to.
look.
The thing is, you can say it, but you got to back the shit up.
Right, so I'm
Pennywise,
backing it up.
but you can't because Pennywise.
I am backing it up.
What is the interest in Pennywise since the last movie? You yourself just said that they were talking about Derry, and you've heard absolutely nothing about it. You heard no buzz about it. Nobody gives a fuck about it. You just said that. So then that means that the interest in Pennywise is at a limited. If he was iconic, wouldn't they care?
People,
He's
people are always still talking. If
he's really as iconic as you said he is, then wouldn't people care?
Yes, they do care. People are constantly posting.
You just said they did.
Coming.
I wish we could rewind.
I'm saying because I watch and I look out, I see no actual dates and times, but people are still posting that shit. Where Derry's coming out soon. Derry's coming. I'm like, no, it ain't. But I'm just saying is forget about Derry. Pretend that shit's.
We can't because he's in it.
I still. No, it's not even like forget that TV show or whatever's happening. Pretend that's not even coming, right? I still think those two films just blew up so big that I'm still hearing them today more than I'm hearing about Art the Clown.
But if the interest was real, okay, I pose a question. If the interest is truly there and he's as truly as iconic as you're saying, why is it taking them so long to publish this TV show? If he's iconic and this shit is relevant and regardless of when you place it out there, they should be able to be putting it out there and it should catch on fire and then just take off. Why is it taking so long for them to bring this
Well,
TV
who
show into
knows? The
fruition?
reason why is, look, the bottom line is we don't know. There could be a load of red tape, but we know that those movies made so much that normally they jump straight onto these things. So it ain't nothing to do with the budget and the storyline. Everyone seems to like the films, especially the first part, yeah. And regardless of what you're saying and all that, it doesn't matter. I just think that, and also the bigger the film, the more red tape. Art the Clown doesn't have as much red tape to go through. And I'm not saying there is red tape.
Because
I'm
he
saying
backed out of
bigger.
having a studio back
Yeah.
him.
But
He
That's
went
what
to
I
the
was.
studio and
I
said,
posed that question. Yeah, I was about to post
I'm
that
still
question. Is it
saying,
the studio
I
or
don't
you know what I'm
disagree
saying
that
the
Art the
independence?
Clown is on the way to being one of the greatest iconics, and he could be up there with Freddy Krueger and all that shit. I reckon he could be up there, but I don't think he's there yet, and I
he's
don't
art.
see
Listen,
much
listen.
buzz.
The fact
I
that
know you
Art the
love the
Clown had a
guy.
line, the fact that he had a line almost as long as Robert England says a lot
Yeah,
at a
that's
convention.
fine.
This
Look,
is and
we
this
could
is
go
this
around
is
in circles all
off
night.
the
All
back
you
of
need to know
Terrifier
is
2.
that.
Everybody runs to Robert England's line. Robert England is the go-to fucking line. He eats everybody's line. The fact that people really sat there and said, I'm gonna go jump in David Howard Thornton's line because I want Terrifier signatures. That says a lot
I
over
agree
Robert
with you.
fucking England.
Listen, I agree. I completely agree. I understand what you're saying. That's what I'm trying to let you know that I get it. I do think he's on the way. I just don't think he's there. I don't think he's over any of the four that I picked just yet. Just yet. Now, the others are more glossy, more money, more backing, and all that shit. I don't even want to put half of those up there, but I did it because I think with all the buzz, with the faces, even people who haven't seen it or the Nun know who they are. They still don't know who Art the Clown is just yet.
I disagree with that, but hold up, Q, you were going to chime in with something. I wanted to make sure that you didn't.
Oh no, yeah, I was just gonna say, is it the independent monster? Well, it's more impressive, you know what I'm saying, to me, that the independent, you know what I'm saying, film of Terrifier is doing what it's
Of
doing
course.
against a Pennywise has, you know what I'm saying, this marketing budget is probably like
Yeah, of
$100
course.
million
It was,
dollars
yeah, easy. They
itself.
had what they needed.
So,
Cool.
like, you know what I'm saying, like for this to catch on like this, it's almost like a phenomenon, and I
Yeah,
don't think
it
they're
is
ever
hands
gonna
down.
go. I don't think they're ever gonna go studio. I think if they go studio, if Art the Clown was produced by Blumhouse or Warner Brothers, it will not have the success it has today. I honestly believe that.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because they will not be able to do what they wanted to do. Like
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
saying, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So I think he's more iconic than the Nun. You know what I'm saying? I love the Nun because it comes from The Conjuring. But it's almost like this inside thing. Where, are we in this like small little club, this small little horror gore club that we know? You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? If we ask the homie like Jody, you know, from Jody's Corner, like, do we know who Terrifier is? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
He probably do. You know? Yeah.
Like, you seen this clown before? Have you seen this fucking clown before?
It changed your life, fam. Yeah. So like, yeah.
Oh, but see, he like gore though. He might like that movie.
Yeah, he like that one. Ain't no demon.
He don't like possession movies and shit, but he like gore.
Mm-hmm.
But
I actually think Jody would agree with me.
I don't, but you know,
I do.
you
need to ask me.
I need to ask. All right,
Look,
but
look.
check it
All I
out.
know is
So,
that I'm not doing it on purpose. I agree.
No, I
think
get what you're saying.
He's come far with nothing, yeah, and he's
so you don't think that
literally
he's more iconic than the Nun? Like he can't
Not
dethrone
yet.
the Nun on this
I
list?
think he will. I think he will. I think he can. Because, and I want
So,
him
but
to.
what's our okay? We got to figure out the top four because we've been sitting there trying to figure out. Because I think that Art the Clown deserves to be on this fucking list because there's no way you're gonna put the Nun over fucking Art the Clown. And there's also, as much as I respect him, I mean, Tobin Bell's character can be on this list, but Art the Clown has to knock one of these characters off. He has to, because I get it. Ghostface, that's cool. Pennywise is cool. The Nun. I mean, to me, the logical one here is the Nun.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to get rid of any of them, I'd get rid of Nun and I'd get rid of Ghostface. Yeah, I don't even really like putting up Pennywise that much either. But I look.
We gotta come. We gotta come to a consensus on the list. This is like a jury, bro. Like we're gonna be here all night, like ordering pizza.
I will give up the Nun.
I got some pizza in there.
This is your video. Yeah, I will give up the Nun for you because this is your video. But it's not because I feel like he's bigger.
Okay. We could just do it the old Democratic way. Q.
Flip the coin.
Do you think that Terrifier deserves to be on the list more than the Nun?
Yes.
Okay, boom, dude. Fucking Nun's out of here. All right. So now we're working with we'll take your list and we're gonna cannibalize it or keep it. So you're saying that the characters that you picked are the most iconic, right? And you're saying that Ghostface, Billy slash John
I
Kramer.
like Sad. Yeah, the what do you call it? The guy, the Sab,
I know. I
the
think
guy.
Sam for Trick or Treat need to knock somebody off too.
I actually
But
think
who?
Sam is probably better than all the four that I picked. I like
Sam's
him
a
more
little
than all the
niche,
four.
but he's been
Right.
catching on lately.
But I think he was creepy as shit, and I think those films are just so underrated and not talked about enough. Right? I think Sam was a really cool character. He's just
I'm
great.
trying to figure out how the fuck you know. You want to put so you want Sam on the list?
No. I'm saying
I was about to say I was about to give
but
you some shit right now.
just because I like him,
I was about to give you some shit.
still don't think it's in that ballpark.
Q, do you feel like any characters that I named or you named should dethrone any of the following characters? We have John Kramer, we have Art the Clown, who solidified because we already solidified him. We have fucking Ghostface, and then who was your last character? And then Pennywise.
Pennywise, yeah.
Any
Who should
characters
go
that
next?
any characters that me and you name should dethrone them. That's we talking Megan, right?
Yeah.
We talking
Oh, Megan, I'll be honest with you, Megan, I did think about that, but because it didn't have a sequel, I didn't put it in. No, I'm just
it has a sequel greenlit.
all right,
Megan
no. I
2.0.
did consider Megan. I really, because like you said, everything you said about that, it exploded. It was everywhere, and yeah, I think that could. I just thought because of box office and Nun's face everywhere, she still beats Megan a bit. But
So, do you think that Megan can dethrone somebody on this list? I know it's kind of hard because Megan is a hypothetical. We don't know what the second movie is going to do, but we know what like it Chapter 2 did. We know what Saw 10 did or whatever. Saw X. We know what that did. So I know it's hypothetical because we're going to have to kind of like make an educated guess into the future. But my money is on that Megan 2 is going to earn about just as much money or more than that first film.
yeah, I reckon it will. Even by default, even if it's shit, I reckon it will. Yeah.
Megan
I mean,
stays?
like,
You said Megan
Megan
what?
stays. She stays on the list.
But she got to dethrone somebody. So who should dethrone her? Pennywise, right? Who else? Pennywise, Ghostface, or
my list too, right?
Or Jigsaw. No. We're all coming up with one list. So
okay.
Del Boy basically has dubbed it because he speaks the Queen's English that we are taking his list because his list is God tier, and we have to just adjust it to our liking because he thinks that his characters are the most popular. So I think it's actually a good idea too. Just take his list and then just replace whoever we think is like.
you mean
less
take my
popular.
list and fucking abuse it?
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah,
I see what you're
basically,
saying.
no Vaseline abuse.
Okay.
So does Megan
did you,
dethrone? Is Megan more iconic or has the potential to be more iconic than Pennywise, Jigsaw, or who the fuck is your other person?
I can't remember. Pennywise, Ghostface, and
Ghostface.
Jigsaw.
There you go. Ghostface.
Fuck. I said her because they got so much legacy.
I kind of want to kick Ghostface off. I really want to kick Ghostface off because he's 95.
I know. I want to kick him off too, but his biggest films.
Man, fuck that fool. Kick Ghostface off. We putting Negan on. He's 95.
Yeah, but you're just doing over favoritism, right? And that's just this is the game. This is the thing with.
It's not even favoritism because I honestly like the Scream series more than I like Megan. This ain't favoritism.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I like the Scream. Give me Scream 1 all day.
Yeah,
I'll watch the show.
Scream 1, yeah. Scream 2 is okay after that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, would you rather watch Scream 1 and 2 or would you watch Megan twice?
I don't know, you know.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. But anyway, so does Megan knock somebody off the list? Do we agree that Ghostface gets knocked off because he's 95?
No, don't give me that shit because his biggest money maker film was his last one. He's still
but the box office was different though. The box office in 95 is different than in 2002.
Also says about iconicness, and let's face it, the fucking people that love Scream is huge. It's huge. Like even you see the guy, you know, you met the guy the other day doing the voice. You know, it's It's Neve Campbell. It's huge. The whole thing is huge, and that face, it's big, whether you like it or not. And I think it was 97. To be honest, I don't think it was 95. To get it right.
I think it was 95.
Might be 96.
No,
Shit.
no.
96.
I'm right.
That's it.
But it's in the 90s though, so I don't. It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the
you
hell?
gotta put
Like,
Michael Myers. If we can put Michael Myers on
It was
there,
in '96, by the way.
Yeah, but Michael Myers didn't make anything after 2010, and Ghostface has been making loads of films since 2010, and they're even bigger than the ones.
Yeah, Michael Myers made shit after I made fucking Halloween Ends and Kills and all that other bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Because if that's the case, we could throw Michael Myers on this list. But that's not. I think Ghostface got to get excommunicado, bro.
Because Michael Myers, he just had a trilogy. Yeah,
we just exactly had a brand new fucking trilogy.
Yeah, but we were talking about newer icons than older ones.
Bro, if that's the case, I could throw Jeepers Creepers on this fucking list.
I thought of that. I did think of that. It's just I think his legacy's been tarnished.
We could throw Chucky on this list because he got a TV show.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The idea is that look,
but they're originally old.
How about this? Let's come to an agreement. How about we kick Ghostface off and then we make a 90s?
You're doing everything you can with the Ghostface, Listen, you can get this is your video. You can get rid of him. It's all good.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, fine then. Motherfucking Ghostface is gone. Damn.
All right,
you're turning me into Adolf and shit. Look, Ghostface is gone, and we'll make another list that are iconic Mount Rushmore of horror characters from 2000, from freaking 1990 to 2000. All right, we could do that. The next video could be one of the next videos could be that. We'll make another horror Mount Rushmore from 90 to 2000. And then you can throw Ghostface on there how much as you want.
I didn't want to throw him on here in the first place.
Look here. Shut up. Hell. All right, so now that Ghostface is excommunicado, who does he get replaced with?
Megan.
Yeah,
Megan?
Right?
Okay, so Megan. So we have Megan, Art the Clown, Jigsaw, and we got who the fuck is your other character?
I'm the one who's tired. Yeah.
I know, like
Megan
we already got Pennywise. There you go.
Yeah.
I'll allow Pennywise only because it was a made-for-TV version, and that was his first movie. So I guess I'll give you a pass on that.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm not even talking. I'm talking about the 2017.
No, I know. I'm saying that Pennywise never really had a movie because the 90s version was a made-for-TV series.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one because he never had a full-length feature release. So we'll keep Pennywise. So it's Pennywise, Megan, Art the Clown, and Jigsaw. Now, Jigsaw, we keeping that man? Anybody more iconic than Jigsaw?
It's hard, bro. I would put Sam up there, but I don't think he's to be keeping 100 with you. I don't think he's more iconic than fucking Jigsaw, bro.
I don't either.
No,
Sam is very niche.
I think if more people saw the movie and it was bigger, I think he'd have a lot more, because I think he is actually a good character and very likable. You know what I mean? I just don't think that film people still don't know that film exists. That was a good film.
Yeah. When it Saw
Saw 1 came out in 2000. Yeah.
2004. That's about 6 years from 2010, ain't it?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Did that count though? Yeah, that's true. Are we really
excommunicado?
Sam it is. No, I'm just kidding.
He's like, I'm out of here. Sam it is, bitch. Hey, we might have to excommunicado him. I don't know. What you thinking, kid?
I reckon you should put Sam in.
All right, fuck it then. We're gonna throw fuck Jigsaw. He can get our. We can make a 2000 to 2010 list. And he could be on that shit.
So he's out by technicality, right? Yeah. Dexter. Yeah. He out. Jigsaw's out by technicality, right? Because
this fool Derek didn't read the rules.
Sinister is in there. That was like 2015 or some shit, right?
Yeah, Sinister was fairly new. It was fairly like if look, I ain't gonna lie. If Saw would have came out in like 2009, I would have gave that to you. But 2003, shit. That's a whole lot of years you're working with.
I keep saying since 2010, he's had a shitload of sequels, and
of course.
He's not on the original iconic list like Freddy.
Damn,
Jason,
Sam came out in
Tony Stark.
2007. God, Trick or Treat came out in 2007.
Oh yeah, Sam can't go there. Yeah, this is fair. Yeah,
Damn. So Sam is 2007.
he out of here. He gets communicado.
Excommunicado. So who gonna take that last spot?
You
Fuck it,
know,
I'll say Johnny. No,
all right. Q, have you noticed he's like creating this list in his own fucking mold?
no, I
Yeah.
did.
He's creating
The list. Okay, hold on, wait.
Right?
I wish I could
That's
mute
it.
your ass. Look, Q. Can you hear us? Because he's looking at his earphone. Look, Q. Can you hear us? He out of here.
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I was about to say, all right, look, listen. I sent you the exact same message as I sent this motherfucker.
Listen, you're just
right?
creating.
I sent y'all the same message. And the first, the first question you asked me was, what did you ask me? You said, can I add in
Pennywise.
who?
Pennywise.
Can I add in Pennywise? You said Pennywise wouldn't count because he originally had his little made-for-TV version in the 90s. And I said, you are in fact correct. That means that what I wrote made sense. It made sense.
Yeah,
it ain't my fault, man. Were you wearing your reading glasses?
It has to have a sequel. That's what you said. It has to have a sequel.
And it's 2010 till now.
It has to be announced, apparently.
2010 till now.
Yeah. And
did you wear your spectacles?
All right. You also said like the original can't be any of the original iconics like from the 80s and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, of course, because the original Mount Rushmore will be like
really
we could literally add Leatherface.
Jigsaw was never
by that logic.
Jigsaw was never in any of the original lists, right? And
but we can add Leatherface to this list. Yeah. We can add Chucky to this list if we wanted to. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like, if we it's easy to just be like, oh, I can find a horror sequel from 2010 till now that fits my narrative. Then yeah, of course. But like your nun shit was right on the money. Annabelle right on the money because that happened,
right? And just make it, just take him out because I'm too tired to argue about it. Right, that's it. Great, he's got.
But who's number 4? We haven't divided on the last one.
I'm sure you'll find one.
Sam is 2007.
Yeah, Sam is 2007. Fuck.
Who else did you say? You said Dexter.
We got We got. I wouldn't say the Collector, but the Collector. I know that was early 2000s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we can say Annabelle. We can say the Blind Man from Don't Breathe.
No.
Johnny. We could say Winnie the Pooh from Pooh, Blood and Honey.
I'm gonna say Annabelle.
Oh, you can say the Grabber. The Grabber, dude. The Grabber made good ass money.
Thanks, killing your boy.
Annabelle.
Oh yeah. Thanks. Okay, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
John Carver.
Yeah, it's not there yet.
He ain't there yet. You don't think he's there yet?
But Annabelle.
Okay.
Is.
Annabelle does ring bells. Okay. So we
again, I don't like anything that Annabelle's done since the film, the first Conjuring. Yeah, I don't like. It's been shit. But you can't deny that people are always screaming about that. Oh, that doll, and that picture's everywhere, and they're still making more movies about it. And
I'm done, bro. We could just throw fucking. You do realize? I just realized something. We could throw fucking the nun back on this list. We took her off. We could honestly just put her back on.
Okay.
So I tell you what we should do. Let's put all
Annabelle over the nun.
You put Annabelle over the nun?
Yeah.
All right. What you think? You got Annabelle over the nun, or you got the nun over Annabelle?
I'm gonna give him Annabelle because he hasn't really got anything really in. The only reason I picked the nun over Annabelle is because the Nelly neck and neck is just that the nun made more money, more money.
But Annabelle has more sequels though. So I feel like they have more faith in that.
But we checked this. Me and you checked this, and the 2 sequels that they did actually compared the Nun. The 2 sequels, it was a lot more the Nun made. But I still think that Annabelle's face, that doll, is everywhere. It's literally neck and neck. So if you want to, and he hasn't got anything on the list. Yeah. So let's keep it.
We got So Annabelle.
Yeah. See how I am? I'm really nice. I said give him that and he's taking away everything. He's taking it all from us. Yeah.
Taking it. What about?
Remember that.
You make me sound like a dictator.
You are.
Annabelle. Okay, so we got Annabelle, we got Arthur Clown, we got Megan, and
hold on. What's that say on your hat? Make America Great Again. Is it? What was it?
Oh, you funny. Yeah, something like that. You the one with the red hat.
Yeah, but it's hidden.
Hey, but you know
What
what's
it says.
funny? I got a hat that's like that, but it was a promotional hat that I got from watching the first Purge.
Oh,
So
right,
it looks
yeah.
like little Donald Trump hats, but it says the first Purge on it. I'm thinking about selling that shit on eBay. But anyway, so our list is Art the Clown, Megan, Annabelle. Who the fuck is the last one again? Oh, Pennywise.
Pennywise. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our list. We got Annabelle, we got Pennywise, we got Megan, and we got Art the motherfucking clown. What do you guys think in the comment section down below? Do you agree with this grueling fight to the death about this Mount Rushmore of modern day horror?
It turns out then I'm right because most of mine stayed.
So look, man. Look here. This is why the British always lose in war.
No, we don't lose shit, right?
Sure.
In fact, remember what I said? You're
Check
using
those
my
World War
language,
II
right?
receipts,
Yeah,
homie.
we're only lending you our language. Yeah, that's
Nah,
it.
check those. Y'all had all of these colonies and lost these colonies in the United States. Better check them World War I and II receipts. Because last time I checked, y'all lost. Y'all was waving the white flag.
Yeah.
Better go holler at Churchill. Anyway.
Yeah, listen, you'll be coming back. We'll get Jason Statham over there and sort your ass out.
And then tell that fool, man, that fool head looked like that mallet that you hit people's kneecaps to test their reflexes.
Oh wow.
His head he got a funny looking head. His head look like a sharp ass elbow.
Megalodon.
But all right, so look, let us know in the comment section down below what is you guys' top 4 horror Mount Rushmore of modern day. So 2010 until now. Let me repeat that again. 2010 until now. The next time that we might come together, I think we just gonna make a list about modern day horror classics. So let's keep it simple. We'll just talk about modern day horror classics. All right, less rules, less regulations, with a little bit more fun. But this was actually really fun.
Yeah. Don't make rules up as you go, like this time.
All right then. So let's let Del Boy go to sleep. You guys make sure you subscribe to my channel, Q Reviews, and also freaking Del Boy's The Third Reel. And then he has this long lost channel called Movie Mash if you want to look up that too. But anyway, you ain't gonna find much on there though. It's pretty vacant. It's the only thing is there.
Remember what I said? The difference between me and you is quality and quantity, right? You do quality, I do quality, you do the quantity. You know
you fucked up. You already fucked up, sir.
Look, I'm tired, motherfucker. Yeah.
Then stop talking if you're tired. You just keep fucking up.
I'm tired. It's tiring being this right all the time. Do you know what I mean? What can I do?
It's tiring being this right. Yeah, look, man, your face is turning red. That mean you lying. You over here looking like Majin Buu and shit.
Yeah.
Not Majin Buu.
I'm out here.
All right. But all right though, y'all. It was great kicking it with y'all. And then make sure to subscribe to everybody's channel. And then adios for the long intro or the outro that Del Boy likes. So make sure to let's go ahead and let's get ready because Del Boy really loves this outro. So 1, 2, 3.
I want to play a game. Subscribe now. The choice is yours. You're now exiting the cinema church.